About 62% of all households in the United States own a pet, and it's easy to see why. Pets can offer great companionship and often become true members of the family. However, despite our love for these furry companions, millions more animals are still left without a home. Approximately 7 million animals enter shelters nationwide each year, and of these, 4 million are euthanized. While euthanasia via injection of sodium pentobarbital has come to be accepted as the most humane option for these excess animals, it is still a fate that no animal should have to endure.
We take in about 10,000 animals a year, and about 150 are adopted each month. As far as euthanizing animals, we probably do 3,000 a year. No, I never get really used to euthanizing animals. I've been doing this for years, and it still affects me.
Sadly, this is the case for thousands of animal shelters across the country.
The huge problem is that pet owners are just really irresponsible. Every time they bring a pet in, their excuse is that they can't take care of them or they just don't behave.
Most pet relinquishments to shelters are not even due to the pets themselves, but rather, they are due to the irresponsible pet owners who fail to fully consider how their decisions can affect an animal's life. It's important for pet owners to understand the responsibilities that come along with their animals, so that fewer pets will be relinquished unnecessarily.
When I get a new dog, I hold on to them first so that I get to know their personalities. They're all different, and I want to know where her strengths are and where her challenges may be.
A great way to minimize the amount of animals that we get in our shelters is to neuter your pets. And then you can always just adopt. There's enough homes for the animals in our shelters, except people would rather get them from pet stores or breeders.
17 million Americans acquire new pets each year, which is more than double the amount of shelter animals taken in. But only about 20% of these people choose to adopt their pet. The rest prefer to acquire pets from friends, pet stores, or breeders, where often animals are forced to live in less than ideal living conditions.
If you were to get a pet, would you adopt from an animal shelter or purchase one from a breeder or pet store?
I think I'd prefer to purchase a dog.
What makes you say that?
Safer. Well, our other dog, we used to have a Labrador Retriever. She was with us for 7 years. She passed away about a year ago. We went to go look at kind of the animal shelter just to see if there were any dogs that kind of like touched our hearts right away.
Events such as the annual Fall Furry Flurry in Los Gatos are dedicated towards increasing animal adoptions. Here, organizations such as Town Cats and the Animal Friends Rescue Project gather to spread awareness and promote animal adoptions. Muffin is a collie that the Animal Friends Rescue Project, or AFRP, received from a shelter in Japan. Muffin was found extremely underweight, and the Japan shelter actually paid for the cost to ship her to the AFRP, who were able to bring her back to a healthy weight. Over 1 month later, Muffin is healthy as can be, however she still has not found her home. The AFRP, and many other organizations like it, help thousands of animals, often with stories similar to Muffin, find a new home.
We are an organization, nonprofit, that helps to get dogs and cats out of overcrowded shelters, and usually it's animals that need medical attention or they're underage or underweight, and shelters don't have the means to help those animals, so we take them in and we get them the medical attention they need, and we foster them until they find their forever home. We always need volunteers, so people that can open their homes to fostering an animal, just providing money to help, get food and bedding and all the little necessities that these animals need, and really spreading the word. That would be helpful.
Town Cats is a similar organization which is based in Morgan Hill and is 100% volunteer. However, all of its efforts are geared toward helping cats.
And you can find the kittens online. It's like a dating service. You find them online, you send an email, and you find out where they're at, so you can go and meet them. And that's how I met my town cats 5 years ago.
As many of these animal organizations insist, One may find that adopting a pet may benefit the owner even more than the pet itself. This was demonstrated at the Paws for Paws event at Santa Clara University, which showcased how training dogs help to improve the lives of several war veterans.
Really help with patience. I'm still active duty, so when I go back, a lot of it's, do it now. So to kind of break that and learn to not take it, basically leave the Marine Corps at the Marine Corps door and not bring it home with me. It'd be helpful for, wife, kids someday, not treating them like they're one of my Marines, and that's been the biggest help with it.
Sometimes you can lay down, roll over, whatever.
He's stubborn sometimes, but most of the time he's pretty good.
Despite the general public's love for pets, millions of animals are still left without a home or loving family. Since 74% of animals in shelters are adoptable, and with the number of new pet owners each year exceeding that of the number of sheltered animals annually, there's simply no excuse for us to thoughtlessly allow animals to continue to be euthanized. By following responsible pet ownership and adopting from shelters rather than breeders, we can provide millions of animals with what they deserve: a chance at life.